Does the Holy Bible make a prophecy against Italy, saying that the name of Italy will be turned into a valley of slaughter and the dead bodies of the people will become food for the birds? Come, let us examine. Welcome to the J Talks. My dear friends, I have not been very active in the social media. Though I have not been active in the social media, of late I have decided to communicate with you through this media only because of the insistence of Reverend Father Lino Puthenvittil, who has been appointed as the director of the social media or the media commission of Kannur Diocese. However, for the last few episodes, you have given me personally and otherwise quite a lot of feedbacks and comments. I am grateful to all of you. It made me happy, particularly some of my students of the former time from Mangalore St. Joseph Seminary. To read and to listen to their comments brought me back the nostalgic memories of the seminary days. Thank you very much. In this J Talk episodes, we are trying to find an answer to this question: does the Holy Bible make a very serious prophecy against Italy, saying that the name of Italy will be turned into the valley of slaughter and the corpses of the people will become food for the birds of the air? Well, this question was raised to me because I think during the early days of Corona, there has been a widespread news or discussion in the media regarding this. The discussion was in the background of the prophecy found in the book of Jeremiah, chapter 7, verse 32. In the book of Jeremiah, chapter 7, verse 32, we read Jeremiah saying that the name of place called Tophet will be turned into the valley of slaughter, and so on. Well, why was this prophecy, which was against a place called Tophet, seen to be related to the incidents or the innumerable deaths at the beginning of the Corona days which took place in Italy? The reason is simple. In Italy, particularly in an island of Italy called Sardinia, there is a small little town called Tophet. So people thought the prophecy of Jeremiah was against that town in Italy. Is it true? Well, if we go through the Google and search, we find in the world there are at least 3 places today, all of which are called by the same name, Tophet. One, as we said, in the island of Sardinia, which belongs to the country of Italy. Then there is another place in the small little African country called Tunisia, which is also called Tophet. Then thirdly, in Palestine, towards the south end of the Jerusalem city, there is a place called Tophet. So if there are at least 3 places by the same name Tophet, to which Tophet was Prophet Jeremiah referring? Well, if we look at the book of Jeremiah chapter 7 verse 30, we read there, prophet making it very explicit that he is speaking to the people of Judah, people of Jerusalem. So our natural conclusion should be that the Tophet referred to by prophet is Tophet that is in Jerusalem or near Jerusalem, not about the Tophet in Tunisia and nor about the Tophet in Italy or in any other place. Another point to be observed is Italy, which formed part of the Roman Empire of the ancient time, became familiar and known to the people of Palestine only around 63 BC, because it was in 63 BC that Pompey, the Emperor Pompey, conquered Palestine, and thus the Italian or the Roman Empire became known or familiar to the people of Palestine. However, Jeremiah had made this prophecy way back in 650 BC. That's the time around which Jeremiah lived. Which means the prophecy of Jeremiah was made almost 600 years before the people of Palestine heard anything about Italy or the Roman Empire. Which also makes us conclude that Jeremiah wasn't speaking about a place in Italy. Well, we come to the question as to why did Jeremiah make such a serious prophecy, a prophecy that might frighten all of us about the place called Tophet. There are two reasons. One, Tophet is found in a valley called Hinnom. The Hinnom Valley, the full name of Hinnom Valley was Ge Ben Hinnom, which literally meant Valley of the Children of Hinnom. Ge Ben Hinnom was abbreviated and was called Ge Hinnom. And this Ge Hinnom was called later on as Gehenna. Now you know, in the Bible, in the Hebrew Bible, Gehenna is also the word for hell. It became a word for hell because it was in that place the human sacrifices, particularly the infant sacrifices, were made to the two pagan gods called Moloch and Baal. Human sacrifices were absolutely abominable to the people of Israel. Secondly, it was in Gehenna or Gehinnom where all the debris, all the waste of the Jerusalem city was burnt. As a result, there was a never-quenching fire in Gehenna or in Gehinnom. Because there was a never-quenching fire, which symbolized the never-quenching fire of hell, and because there was the human sacrifices made to the two pagan gods, that place was criticized by Jeremiah, and Tophet was found in that place, and that's the reason why Jeremiah made such a serious criticism or prophecy against that place. Well, having clarified this and having understood that the prophecy of Jeremiah was nothing against Italy or any other place anywhere in the world, what conclusion do we make? Well, just a simple message we draw from this. It's quite right that we try to interpret any word of God, making it relevant to the day-to-day or the present-day experiences and situations. But while we interpret the word of God, making it relevant for our time, we must always pay attention to the background of the word of God, the background in which the word of God originated. If we don't keep in mind the background of the word of God, we will be doing a disfavor to the word of God, and we will be showing a disrespect to the word of God. Let's respect the word of God. Let's interpret the word of God rightly and in its right background. Thank you.